back for part 3, and this kit is a lot left in this white leftover kit. So you can see in the box there's a lot of goodness. It's bulging, that 5x7 little photo box. So I'm trying to work out what I can do. I did spray one of those resist cards at the beginning. I just quickly moved it to the side to dry, and I'm going to start with some DIY embellishments because there were some big ephemera pieces that could have been used, like this tag, to start off some embellishments. So got the tag, I've got the frame there to the right, and I've got this big beautiful butterfly tag, which I probably wouldn't use like that. So let's layer it up and get it used in a different way. So what am I going to do? I'm just trying to find a piece that I could layer behind that gold foil frame, because I need something behind it to make it full, but also as a base to what it's going to be. So adding this little dotty black beautiful goodness, and I'm just using some wet glue behind the foil, and I'm so sorry I'm off screen a little bit. I'm trying to get used to this new place to film for the moment, but if I don't want to get too used to it because I'm not going to stay here. I'm definitely not. I am so sorry if you are one of those people that has to set up, especially if you're filming each time, because it takes me forever. I guess I think I drag my feet a little because I'm like, oh, I had this space that was so nice. Sorry if you can hear my son opening something in the background. Anyway, I found these beautiful watercolor flowers, leaves, and this beautiful yellow flower that I'm just going to top off that little top flower there. And that's going to be my my little pieces that I'm going to start layering on this piece. On this embellishment, I didn't really need to keep the love this. It's not any, it's not anything great. I could add love this on top in a word phrase if I really wanted. It's going to be much nicer to add layering pieces and have it as a big, nice DIY embellishment that could be stuck next to a photo on a project life card, in my traveler's notebook, and be done and in a minute, in a flash, and look so pretty. So the good thing about DIY embellishments, they use up a lot of your kit, but also they mean that you have awesome goodies to add to your pages, which make it look like you've spent hours and hours layering pieces, making it all look awesome, when really you've just spent a little bit of time having fun and making some DIY embellishments. So adding this label here, so if I wanted to add some journaling or a little word or a title when I stick it on my layout, I have space. And we got these awesome cut apart phrase word stickers. They were black with white writing, so that was really nice. I remember that in the kit. And I'm just trying to find one that's generic, because when you're making DIY embellishments, you can, if you're making like themed ones, but if you want them to be everyday use and can be put on any kind of a layout, you're better off writing or using words that are more generic every day. Always, love you, this day, remember, cherish, those kind of things. If you got boys, if you got babies, if you're scrapbooking that, you could do those, baby boy, little boy, baby girl, when I was little, those kind of things. But you've got to be you've got to plan for those ones, because if you're doing a baby album, sure, make baby DIY embellishments, because that's going to make all the things cohesive by using the bits in your kit. Making these DIY embellishments will make it go faster, but you don't want to make, if you don't have any children at home, there's probably no point sticking on a word phrase that says baby boy. Just try to make this little banner work. Oh, what's happened? I've gone back a little. So there's the resist. Oh, I'm replaying stuff. Let me. Sorry about that. Some reason I had some things in that needed to be edited out and it was looping for some reason. Anyway, added that word phrase there, and I just did some little bit of layering there. I've found a tag and a little swan circle piece that I've got on that tag. That flowery tag there to the left. So just going to, oh no, oh okay, so I've got that little square which you barely seen. I added on some of those watercolor flowers, and oh, this is terrible filming, Lauren. You can't even see what I'm doing. Lucky I do have some close-ups at the end, so I'm showing you quickly. But I had a little square that had a phrase on it. There you go. And I added a flower banner to the bottom, a leaf behind it, and a butterfly just for some goodness. And I've got this little banner piece that says smile, and I'm just going to add a butterfly and a star, and that'll just be a nice little thing that you could put up the top of your page or on top of your photo, and will just add some lovely goodness. So committing to this little banner tag and this little circle that has a swan, and then I remembered I had all these beautiful love hearts at the top there, which I loved when we got the kit, and silly me, just put them away with the kit. I could have kept them on my desk and they would have been all gone, probably even the next day, because I used so many. They are so lovely. I can't remember where they came from, because like what company it was, because they'd be nice to have. It was a nice colour combination, and the gold glitter was beautiful. So I've got this swan piece, I've got this banner that I keep trying to use. I had trouble when I got this collection too. I think I actually got extra in my own little stash of this collection, and those banners prominently were featured, and they were just a bit tricky. But anyway, I do end up getting there in the end. So come back to this little DIY, exclusive Project Life card that was in the kit made by Deb, and I put on 2 of those flower banners, and I'm trying to see what else will work, and I actually end up leaving it like that, and afterwards in the morning I come back and put on some stickers, some little, stickers, that's the word, that say XOXO, so that's a nice little addition. So adding some of the hearts that I punched out from the previous part 2 of this series, and I'm just going to outline one of them, and that's as simple as it's going to be. I can stick it onto my page, and I can add a phrase sticker over if I want, and it's just going to be a nice little cluster. Very simple, not going to clutter up too much at all. So I'm just trying to make this one work at the bottom here. There's swans on it. Like why do we want an ephemera piece that shows you how to draw swans? I don't understand it. It's not me. I don't get it. If you can use it, I'd like to see, because it is cute, but I don't know as an ephemera piece if it works for me anyway. Anyway, I keep saying same thing over and over. So I just stuck on some of the yellow, and I'm just going to layer up these black and white flowers that are beautiful. And I don't know if I add anything else to it. So you can see I still have lots to the left there. I could make more embellishments. Oh yeah, wood veneer leaves. It's such a cute thing. I don't remember getting them. I don't remember seeing them. They must have. That kit was huge. I remember there was so much goodness in it. There always is so much goodness. But this one, I just remember going, wow. The amount of embellishments and goodness that we got to create with was a lot of crazy, awesome goodness. So I figure if I just keep one of these butterflies and cover the bottom, it is going to be more usable, because that is just more common sense. So adding on this square piece and this flowery tag, and I'm looking for something. What have I lost? I must have seen something, and then I'm like, where did it go? I've hidden it somewhere. So I'm going to use one of these exclusive ephemera pieces. So back then we got them in sheets. Now they come in. So for the last few months they've come cut in little glassine bags, which are awesome. And then now Steph has just released little ephemera bags that are exclusive to Kitaholics that you might be able to grab separately as addition to the kits and all that goodness. So it's labelled with her company, and it's just awesome. A little bag of ephemera that just is beautiful, because Deb designs amazingly. They must work so well together to make the exclusive embellishments go together with the kit so well. So as you can see, I just added in some journaling, just added a phrase sticker, a heart, outlining one heart so it stands out next to each other, and I'm just going to call it quits for DIY embellishments for now. And as you can see, I used something else as I was running out, so I just put them on a small piece of plastic and just as words that I will use. And as you can see, I put the XOXO on that ephemera Project Life size piece. Actually, it's a bit smaller than a Project Life piece. And then the next photo here is the embellishment cluster that I've got, the embellishment box of the goodness that I've kept from the 2.5 kits that I've gone through. So admittedly I do have to go through the rest of this kit and decide whether I'm keeping, I'm making something, or I'm donating it, and then I'll be done. But you can see I don't have a crazy amount left, which is awesome. It's usable. I'm going to be able to put it on my table and use it all up. So here's the close-ups of the DIY embellishments. I hope you like this 3-part series. Come back and join my channel, but also enjoy the National Scrapbooking Day event that's happening on Kidaholics. Have a great day. Bye.